In the small, quiet town of Pinebrook, nestled deep within the dense woods, a sense of unease had begun to spread like wildfire. The locals whispered about strange sightings and eerie sounds that echoed through the night. Tales of a monstrous entity known as Siren Head emerged, a creature said to possess the body of a towering, emaciated humanoid, adorned with multiple sirens for a head. The origin of Siren Head was shrouded in mystery, with some claiming it was an experiment gone awry, while others believed it to be a malevolent spirit that had inhabited the woods for centuries. As the stories continued to circulate, the town's once vibrant community grew quiet, and an air of fear hung thick in the air. Amidst the growing fear, two outsiders arrived in Pinebrook. Emily, a tenacious journalist with a penchant for the supernatural, teamed up with Alex, a rugged and skeptical photographer. Intrigued by the tales of Siren Head, they hoped to unravel the truth behind the disturbing rumors. Their investigation began at the local library, where they pored over old newspaper clippings and journals, seeking any mention of Siren Head. To their surprise, they uncovered accounts dating back decades, stories of disappearances, strange occurrences, and eerie sightings that had been conveniently swept under the rug. As Emily and Alex delved deeper, they encountered reluctant townsfolk who clammed up at the mere mention of Siren Head. Whispers of a curse lingered, a curse that silenced those who dared to speak of the creature. Despite the chilling warnings, the investigative duo pressed on, their determination fueled by a desire for the truth. One moonlit evening, as Emily and Alex wandered deep into the woods, armed with recording equipment and flashlights, they felt a growing tension in the air. The trees seemed to watch them, their branches swaying ominously. An eerie silence enveloped the forest, broken only by the distant howl of a lonely wind. Suddenly, the crackling of leaves underfoot froze them in their tracks. They turned, their flashlights casting shaky beams into the darkness. There, amidst the trees, stood a towering figure. Siren Head's siren-like appendages glowed faintly, casting an otherworldly light on its skeletal frame. Fear gripped them as the creature emitted a haunting melodic tune from its sirens, a mournful symphony that sent shivers down their spines. Paralyzed by a mix of terror and fascination, they watched as the creature slowly turned and vanished into the woods. The haunting calls of Siren Head continued to echo through Pinebrook, each one more unsettling than the last. Night after night, the town's inhabitants would awaken to the mournful serenade, unable to escape its hypnotic grasp. Sleep-deprived and terrified, the once tight-knit community began to unravel. As Emily and Alex dug deeper into the town's history, they uncovered a pattern. The haunting calls seemed to intensify during times of sorrow and despair. It was as if Siren Head fed on the negative emotions of the townspeople, growing stronger with each passing day. The weight of their discoveries pressed heavily on Emily and Alex, their nerves fraying with each encounter. Emily's once relentless determination had transformed into an obsession, while Alex's skepticism wavered as he witnessed the horrors firsthand. One fateful night, as they ventured deeper into the woods, they stumbled upon a makeshift shrine, adorned with offerings of food and trinkets. Surrounding the shrine were faded photographs of missing townsfolk, their eyes scratched out. The realization struck them like a bolt of lightning. Siren Head was not just a creature, but a malevolent force that thrived on the anguish of others. As Emily and Alex struggled to piece together a plan, the calls of Siren Head grew more frequent, more insistent. The town's despair had reached a breaking point, and it was clear that they had to confront the creature to break the curse that held Pinebrook in its grip. Armed with knowledge and determination, Emily and Alex ventured into the heart of the woods once more. The haunting calls intensified, each siren blaring a cacophony of terror. The woods seemed to twist and contort, the very environment rebelling against their presence. In a clearing, they finally faced Siren Head, a towering monstrosity that radiated malevolence. Its sirens blared a symphony of despair, threatening to shatter their resolve. But Emily, fueled by her obsession for the truth, raised a recording device, and played the haunting melody they had recorded from the creature's earlier visit. The sound clashed with Siren Head's calls, creating a discordant cacophony that reverberated through the woods. The creature's form flickered and wavered, its once imposing figure becoming ethereal. As the melody reached its climax, the sirens shattered, and Siren Head let out a final agonized wail before disintegrating into mist. With the creature's defeat, a calm descended upon Pinebrook. The haunting calls ceased, and the townsfolk slowly began to recover from the darkness that had plagued them. Emily and Alex were hailed as heroes, but the weight of their experiences left them forever changed. As time passed, the memory of Siren Head faded into legend, a cautionary tale told to frighten children around campfires. The woods, once suffused with malevolence, regained their tranquil beauty. But the investigative duo knew the truth, that some horrors were not bound by time or place, that darkness could linger even in the most peaceful corners of the world. And as they continued on their separate paths, the haunting call of Siren Head remained etched in their memories, a reminder of the horrors they had faced and the darkness that could still awaken. Years later, a lone traveler passing through Pinebrook would occasionally hear the faint, haunting strains of a melody on the wind, a melody that seemed to echo through time, a ghostly reminder of a malevolent force that had once gripped the town. And though Siren Head was no more, its legacy endured, a chilling testament to the enduring power of fear and the darkness that could lie dormant, waiting for the right moment to awaken once more.